Okay, good morning. We're ready to talk a little.
Introduce yourselves, gentlemen.
We actually have Ray Seckler with us today.
Once in a row, a special guest appearance.
Yeah,
There it is.
he's making a guest appearance.
Well, folks, I'll tell you one thing. Those allergies have not been kind to me lately.
Yeah, they hadn't been kind to me either.
No, I forgot mine today, so I'm going to be running
the
back
worst
and
year
forth
I've
to
ever
blow
had
my
with it.
nose off,
And neither
off
has my
mic at
tooth.
least.
My eyes all swollen up. I don't know if you see that. Maybe I'm hid good enough.
There you go.
Now, if you was married, we'd be accusing you of something.
Yeah. Or not married, I could be a girlfriend that done it. But anyway, Philip, you've got
I've got some
special
local
auction about
a old friend of the shows.
Yes,
Would be Dick Langford from Tullahoma. He was on the show years ago, and before I was on. And
multiple
he
times.
died 4 years ago. I'm pretty sure from what I see, and they are. His wife Dean, she held on to all of his huge collection of antiques, and now they're finally going up for auction. And I've been driving past the sign, so I figure this is straight up our listeners' alley, and it is. I've pulled it up on Coffee County Realty's auction website, and
he had a little bit of everything.
there are metal signs, bikes, cigarette machines, Elvis Presley doll, Marilyn Monroe dolls, die-cast trucks and cars, and antique Wurlitzer Pioneer radio, clocks, thermometers, fishing poles, license plates, vintage bar stools, vinyl records, antique globe lenses, antique gas pumps, Dino and Fire Chief, antique gas pump globes, vintage oil cans, Coca-Cola memorabilia, lanterns, Disney stuffed animals, porcelain dolls, Jack Daniels items, wooden chicken crates. Pedal cars, vintage tricycles, some Cabbage Patch dolls, antique baby carriages. I remember seeing that on the front porch.
Yeah.
Wooden bed, carnival lamps, vintage Christmas decorations, vintage toys, Julie doll with wooden wagon. That's above my head. Cracker Jack cans, advertising tins, vintage movie posters, Victrolas, vintage milk bottles, wooden bowls, saddles, matchbox cars, antique car parts, miscellaneous toys, glassware, vintage chandeliers, antique stoplight, ventriloquist dolls, Lester, Mortimer Snurd, Howdy Doody, Emmett Snurd, who is Weary Willie, the hobo clown, plus much more. And it's got pictures of stuff. Now it doesn't mention his antique cars in here, which have been out there.
He had so much stuff. There's no way they could list it all there.
Now, who was that?
Dick Langford.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I was, I learned a lot from that man. We used to go down there, and he had a bench on the side of his house, and you could go over there and sit, and there was some squirrel that would come down and eat a nut right out of your hand.
Oh, heck.
Yeah, sure would.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dick had dealt with it that long, you mean? And it.
Yeah. I mean, he would just come and eat right out of your hand.
Huh.
Wow.
But the guy, I learned so much from him, and he was always happy to sit and explain things to you and show you stuff and tell you how things work and the stories behind the items, and he was always happy to sit and talk to you.
That's half the fun of collecting, is the story behind the item.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and well, let me say that. So the auction is not this Saturday; it is next Saturday, May 5th. Let me see, 9 a.m. And it says auction held at 5477 Old Manchester Highway, Manchester, Tennessee. So that's not at his house then. So, well, because he's right across from the Celtic Cup.
Yeah.
It technically could be Old Manchester.
FOP Lodge.
Oh,
really?
okay.
Well, I believe it's the FOP Lodge.
Okay, then.
So if anybody wants to check into that, it's going to be a huge collectible auction. It really,
That'd be one to
the likes of
attend.
which we haven't seen in this area for a while. I would say. I don't.
It's going to be held out there at the FOP then?
That's what Tiffany says.
That's what Tiffany says.
She
So
says,
Everybody knows.
We'll
she
have-
says it. I believe it.
we'll have to go with her on that.
Yeah. So we'll be reporting about how that comes
Yeah,
out.
maybe we can try to work with them and try and get some prices of what things sold for. As long as
Yeah,
we don't
that'd
say
be
who
good.
bought it, then maybe we'll see. We'll see how flexible they are.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, all right then.
And you probably find all kinds of people hanging out there too, man. I'd say that'll be a crowded event.
Yes.
So maybe we should have kept it quiet for our friends that are collectors, but I think everybody's going to know that.
Everybody's going to pretty much know anyway, because everybody knew Dick and Dean.
Yeah. Okay. Well, for today's show, we thought we would talk a little bit about vintage Coke machines
We're going to
and
probably talk about several things. We were going to kick you off with Coke machines. So you've got collectibles there. So did you want to
you want me to
start
Throw
with
some
them? And I've
Coca-Cola
got
collectibles
machines we
here?
can
All right.
talk about in particular later.
Okay, in 1886, John S. Pemberton invented Coca-Cola, and it's become a staple of America and worldwide culture. As the consumerism of the mid-20th century blossomed, Coke showed itself to be a master of mass advertising. Absolutely.
Yes.
And it was this skill which helped the company dominate the American market. Indeed, even in 1886, Pemberton spent more money on ads than he made in sales, producing dozens of signs and other promotional items. Aside from techniques that seem quite conventional, TV and magazine ads, for example, Coca-Cola pioneered the art of brand recognition with an almost endless variety of promotional materials from clocks to coolers to calendars. All bore the immediately recognizable logo, and in some form or another, the classic red and white color scheme. Many also included a Coke slogan like "Thirst knows no season," "Delicious and refreshing," and "Things go better with Coke." Collectors today can find a flood of Coke memorabilia and collectibles. Part of these items' genius in the first place was their durability and usability. To pick one example among many, Coca-Cola thermometers served a practical purpose that helped ensure a long promotional life.
Yeah.
And this set them apart from the posters and other advertisements that most store owners would routinely throw away. As the decades passed and popular style changed, so did the design of these thermometers. Some in the 40s were Art Deco inspired design. Coke bottles also evolved over the decades from a non-standardized hodgepodge of improvised glassware in the early 20th century to the now classic curved shape known as the Mae West, or the hobble skirt bottle, which was patented in November 1915 after a 2-year contest to find the perfect design.
Wow.
Then, as is now, consumers instantly associate the shape of the Coca-Cola brand. That's right. I mean, if you grab a Coca-Cola bottle out of the refrigerator with your eyes closed, you could tell it from any other
You can tell
bottle
it was
in
a
there.
Coca-Cola bottle.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So,
But you're right. They were really good at coming up with things that you can use.
Yeah, pretty smart
They
thinking.
had the clocks and they had the little pushers that you open the doors with, and like Philip said, the thermometers and all kinds of things that were just practical that people were going to use and were going to be out there for years. I have a few Coca-Cola items pulled up here. And some of these are going to blow your mind. They're blowing mine already. I have a vintage Coca-Cola bar decor lighted sign, ultra rare antique Coke sign, 33.5 by 13. Looks like it brought $248,994. I want to buy it now.
Wow.
from Bulgaria.
from Bulgaria. Can you believe that? $250,000. I want to buy it now.
Is that, gosh, you wonder if that's real because
if that's right,
that's huge.
That's a
crazy.
lot of money.
that would blow my little brain. If that
We
was,
should be able to find an article about that one to go along with it. Well, it's a nice listing. Well done.
yeah, I wonder if that was part of a.
No, it doesn't say anything about the live.
No, it doesn't.
The guy's got 100% positive feedback too, so
Yeah, I
I
would.
don't know. There you go. Maybe he just buys from himself and fakes them. I don't know.
I have a fully restored vintage Coke machine from the 50s. Brought $7,250.
Yeah, and just to throw a curveball in there, I have a Pepsi Coca-Cola machine from the 50s, and this is a they were asking $7,000 and took a best offer, but that was somewhere between $7,000 and $6,000. So
And that one's been restored.
yeah, it's
too.
a very nicely restored. Yeah, professional nut and bolt restoration there.
Yeah,
So,
I'd say that one probably works. Probably
yeah,
open it up and get a drink out of it.
and have a Cavalier CS96 Coke machine that's nicely restored. The buy it now on that was $5,800.
You had several companies.
$5,800, man.
You had Bendo and Cavalier and Dixie Narco and Westinghouse actually made a lot of drink machines for a while.
Okay.
Okay, I have an original vintage 50s Vendo 81B Coca-Cola Coke machine. Brought something better than $4,000. I'd say probably in the five-ish area.
I've got a 1950s Vendo 44, which is kind of a smaller model. It's fully restored, they say. Very nice condition. $4,500 for that one. Man. And then another one just like it went for $44.95 with $5 less and $400 shipping. That's something you're.
Well, they're heavy.
Yeah, that would just about. It would seem to me like that would be a pickup only kind of thing.
Because they were all metal.
Yeah.
I have a vintage Vendo Coca-Cola, and this is a countertop machine. Says extremely nice restoration, 100% working, keys included. Said they were made to sit on the countertops, and merchants complained that they took up too much space, so Coca-Cola made them a floor stand. And the stands are quite rare. But there's no stand with this machine. But it's just a small little machine. Brought $3,900.
I've got one that's the same style as that brought $2,800. It looks like it says pipe stand.
Sitting on a stand
That
there.
one's sitting on a stand, so this one didn't bring as much. Well, it was a buy now, so they just didn't ask as much.
Well, they probably could have got a little more out
All
of
right.
it.
Well, with that, let's take us a commercial break, and we'll come back and talk some more.
When I was growing up in Coffee County, I saw firsthand the need for good paying jobs. When I was county mayor, working with other dedicated Coffee Countyans, we recruited $240.6 million in industry investment in Coffee County. 2,968 new good paying jobs to Coffee County. I'm David Pennington, candidate for Coffee County Mayor, and I ask you to join me and help make Coffee County an even better place to live and work.
Hello, I'm Pick and Rick T from CFC, best place to get you used auto parts and all types of metals to repurpose for your needs. Just take a drive down 55, see this handsome guy, stop on by. Check out our computer for hundreds of autos to locate the make and the model of the part you need. $2 fee is all you pay. Sign in, get a hand stamp, it's good for all day. Bring in your tools, get the parts you need pulled, and use a wheelbarrow to lighten the load. Pay for your parts, prices you'll be fond of. Each part's price the same, Chevy or Honda. Get exchange warranty for 30 days too. Swap out the parts you don't need for the parts that you do. Happy picking!
My name's John Hirschman. I'm one of the original 6 owners of P&H Rentals. Started the company 30 years ago when we saw a need for individual, construction, industrial, and commercial storage. We have trailers and containers for lease and sell. Our physical location is 2947 Old Manchester Highway, Tullahoma, Tennessee. My phone number is area code 931-273-4600. 4252.
The Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester has been voted as having the best hamburgers in Manchester. Hometown atmosphere, historical memorabilia, and of course those great burgers, salads, chicken, and so much more. It's the Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Call in orders at 728-4452. You can also order at the convenient outdoor curb service. Hamburgers are made the old-fashioned way at the Jiffy Burger, Manchester's finest hamburgers. Open 7:30 until 9, Monday through Saturday.
Kay and Greg Gillum have added another touch of excellence to their furniture business. Now a newly stocked 20,000 square foot Badcock Home Furniture and More location in Tullahoma, Tennessee. Locally owned and operated and offering the same friendly professional service with the best prices on name brand products like their sister store in Winchester, Tennessee has for years. Visit the new Tullahoma location and shop name brand bedroom suits, electronic department with computers, tablets, 4K televisions, and accessories. A large complete appliance center to fit the style of any household. Beautiful selection of rugs that complement any person's taste. A variety of living room combinations all in one large showroom. That's right, Badcock Home Furniture and More has added a new location. 373 West Lincoln Street, Tullahoma, Tennessee. Offering special prices year-round. Financing is always available. Speedy delivery to your home or office. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sunday, noon till 5 p.m. Call 931-222-4353.
The day the Lord created hope could be the same day He created spring.
Springtime's here. It's a good time to get our air conditioners checked out before those hot summer days get here. We've been here for a little over 35 years. It's been our pleasure to serve our community. We'd like to thank you for Tullahoma's finest, and from all of us to all of you.
Thank you!
All right, folks, we're back with Let's Talk Antiques. So, boys, let's get it on.
We are talking about Coca-Cola collectibles.
Yeah, with a couple of odds and ends thrown in.
Yeah, you've got something different there.
Something odd. It's a Pulver chewing gum machine. It says 1 cent delivers a tasty chew. So for a penny, it'll give you a piece of gum, and it's a green, Nile green with stop and go cop on it, and original vending 1 cent machine. It went for $3,000.
Wow.
And it's in
a 1 cent machine a long time.
No, and it's in on the outside's in perfect shape, and they've got pictures of the inside, and the insides are pretty used. I mean, it looks functional, but
looks like little packs of gum, actually. You know? What are those?
It could be a big, thick piece. It's not.
Maybe not like this one, but something similar.
Yeah, like just a large.
No, you reach in there to get them little
I think you're only getting one
bubble
piece.
gum, it'll cost you a quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No penny.
There's a little inflation involved in that.
Yeah, you don't get them for a penny nowadays. It's been a long time since you get hardly anything for a penny. What can you get for a penny?
Not anything I know of. Not even dice.
I've got another Coca-Cola Vendo in working order. Does working order mean it's not been restored, or
That means it works.
it looks in good shape though?
Yeah, it's a
All right.
good-looking machine.
That one bid up to 10 bids on it, went for $2,600 with $14 shipping. Boy, they
They really rolled in on that shipping.
You know, in my old way of thinking, these kind of machines would be dumped out in places like over where you sell old junk scrap metal to them, and they'd crush it. And
I'm sure a lot of them were.
I worked for Pepsi in the mid '80s, and that's what we did with them. We had a scrap metal company. We would part them out for the items that we could use, and the rest of them just went to the dump. If I'd known what I know now, they would have went to the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, question for you, Ronnie. I've got one that's a vintage unrestored Vendo 44 Coke machine. When it gives the number like a 44, is that how many bottles it holds, or is that something else?
Yeah. Well, usually, yes.
Usually, okay. All right, that's kind of what I figured,
that's
but
how many bottles?
no, before I assume it.
Or some of them have
$2,500, by the way.
cases, some of them have bottles. You know.
Yeah.
It's-
is that where you could get that cap opener in there and pop them and get you a straw and drink from the tree?
Yeah, like I've got Westinghouse WD-10 over there on my back porch, but the 10 means it holds 10 cases.
Oh.
You know, not
okay.
10 bottles.
Yeah, 10. Yeah, well, most of these say things like 44 or 39 or 64 or 81,
Yeah.
so I figured that was bottles.
Where'd you get yours at, Ronnie? Did you just eBay or something? Or?
No, I got that one from a friend of mine I was doing some work for. He had it sitting out there on his back porch, and I just asked him, you know, what he wanted for it, so I knocked off the bill and gave him the difference.
I heard that.
You know?
Yeah. That's what when my dad used to own a steel fabricating company down in Cleveland, and he bought his own Coke machine and filled it up, and he ended up, I think when he retired, I think he just gave it to the company, and so I showed him on eBay a couple of months ago that they go for about $2,000.
Yeah.
He said he paid about $150 for it
When I worked at Pepsi, we had those things everywhere. We had them sitting out by people's swimming pools.
Yeah, sure.
You know, and they put a lot of them out on full service, and you know, a lot of them, the people would just fill them themselves.
Right. Yeah.
But if they had them on full service, you know, we kept them serviced.
Yeah. I think originally it was full service, and then Walmart came into town, and he just started going to Walmart and buying them from there.
Yeah. Okay, I have a vintage Coca-Cola Vendo 39. It's in mint condition. Now, this is a good-looking machine. It's got a round top. Brought somewhere in the... Oh... There's so many of them that are marked through. I'm going to have to say $1,500, $2,000 range.
Yeah.
Would be a good guess.
What about that one with scroll up a little bit there? The guy standing beside of that one.
That's a sign.
1951 Coca-Cola
It says,
sign that's 54 inches. I say it's as tall as the person standing beside of it, just about.
yeah, that is a big 6-pack sign.
Yeah.
It says, take home a carton. It says, rare large vintage 1951 Coca-Cola soda pop bottle gas station, 54-inch metal sign, $2,375 with 64 bids.
I was going to say that seems pretty rare to me. I don't think I've seen very many.
They were all over that
tall.
thing. That's a big sign and good looking too.
Yeah.
Look how clean that thing looks.
It's in very nice shape. Yeah.
And it's like he's got a barber pole sitting beside that.
True. Yeah, and barber poles. That's my ex-father-in-law was a barber back in Cleveland, and
Do you have his barber pole?
No, I think they had already shot up in value, and when he retired, he sold his and was happy and bragging about how much he got for it.
Yeah.
Barber poles in the 90s were already worth quite a bit of money.
I'll bet. Okay, I've got a vintage Coca-Cola porcelain. This is a double-sided fountain service sign from 1939. Brought, I'd say it brought somewhere in the $1,600-$1,700 range.
I've got a Rex Pepsin gumball machine, complete and working, original penny cent vending machine. And they were asking $2,100 and took a best offer somewhere right around $2,000. So.
You know, those old gumball machines brought good money.
I wouldn't think that you get $2,000 for a gumball machine, but right underneath it, there's a rare early 1900s Columbus Model D 1 cent gumball vending machine that doesn't, it looks pretty used. Early 1900s, over 100 years old, and the 18 bids on it went for $2,035.
Say there's been several pieces of gum run through that one.
I believe so.
But now those globes on those are glass.
Right.
Those old ones like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're delicate. Hard to find.
Huh.
With good glass on them, because a lot of them, they've replaced them with plastic.
Oh, yeah. I guess that'd be true. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got one more. A nicely restored use-selected candy machine in Hershey colors. It's a 10-cent machine with new keys. free delivery if you're within 150 miles of Buckeye, Arizona. So I
Oh,
don't
wow.
know. But that went for $3,000.
I believe I could drive 100 miles for $3,000.
I think I would too.
I wouldn't have any problem with that at all. I got a 1960s vintage Coca-Cola, Coke 10 advertising sign, minty teal cup, fishtail, it's a fishtail sign, and brought $1,580 with 11 bids. The fishtail refers to the way the
The way the logo is on
you
the
see, it
sides
looks
of
like
the
a
logo.
looks like a fishtail on each end of it.
Indent. Okay.
I wish we was able to.
Is Tucker Candy Company still in business in Tullahoma?
Tucker
Candy.
I don't believe so.
I remember them running all kinds of vending machines and everything. I bet that old boy had a lot of machines left.
I have just since I'm on a more diverse thing. In 1903, Bailey's peanut vendor machine. And this is a wooden peanut vending machine. Let me get the description. Empty bales boxes. Works well on a nickel. Comes with 2 keys. I'm not sure if the back door is original or not. Look at the picture. Has a very cool cast iron coin mechanism. I believe that the lettering has been touched up at one time. Not sure if the decals are original or replacements, but it's a really good looking machine. And it must have been pretty authentic because you got $1,850 for it by somebody who knew what they were looking for. So it sold boxes of Bailey's salted peanuts. Really nice.
What does that say there?
George A. Bailey, St. Louis, Missouri. That's really nice.
I have
very old. 1903. There you go.
No, that's pretty old to me.
It's pretty old.
I have a vintage Coke sign, 32-inch square, very rare. It says Coke sign. This is actually a clock. About $1,350. Just a little square Coca-Cola clock.
I've got just the original Target Practice gumball vendor. Works nice. So this is where you would drop a penny in, and the gumball would drop into looks like a pistol sticking out of the box, and you get to shoot at a target, and then after you shoot at it, it rolls down and comes out the bottom, so you can eat your gum. So, so that makes it a little more fun while you get to do a target practice before you get
shoot
it.
for your gum.
Yeah. So, but you get it regardless if you're shot. But,
Yeah.
So that was 2 bids on that went for $1,576.
That'd have been nice to have
That'd
because
be
it's
really
different.
nice.
That's
Yeah,
the only
very-
one I've seen.
Very unique.
I've never seen another one of those. I have another one of these 6-pack signs, 53 inches.
Wow.
It says vintage original super rare. They must not be real super rare because that's 2.
Maybe somebody else saw how much that other one went for.
But this one brought something better than, I'd say, $1,400 maybe.
I've got a vintage Coke machine with stand. It's one of those with the 1947 Model 27 ventilator. 9 bids on it. Went for $1,525. Man, that is a small Coke machine to bring $1,500.
Yeah. And that's got a stand on it, too.
It does.
Talk about those stands being rare. I've seen more with stands than without them here lately. On that page. I have a 1920s trolley car sign. This is a Coca-Cola trolley car sign, and let me see if I can see what it says on here. Let me zoom in a little bit. It says, gratifies taste, satisfies thirst, gratifies quality. It's a little, I couldn't see it. But anyway, brought $1,313 with 9 bids. I got another 1949 Coca-Cola machine. This was a F39B. It's another one of the round tops. Good looking machine. Looks like it's in really good shape. Brought 1,300-ish.
I never thought they had that kind of value today. Not those.
Well, they're good looking machines, though. Good looking machines.
So, I've never seen one of these. This is it says have a Coke, get your nickels here. And it's a coin changer, a Vendo,
Okay.
5-cent Vendo coin changer. And it's, so I guess original, it says it takes dimes and quarters. So if you needed a nickel for the Coke machine, you could come drop your dime or your quarter in and get nickels. Man, I had not seen that before.
Neat. 'Cause back then they didn't have validators.
Yeah. It says it says this changer came from Georgia Tech campus back in the day. See
Back in the
photos
day.
for shape and condition. It looks pretty good. I
It's in
mean,
pretty good condition.
pretty good condition. I mean, it's not perfect, but it's not brand new either.
Yeah.
That's pretty unusual.
Okay, I got a, this is a lot of 2 vintage sign of good taste 12-inch Coca-Cola signs. Now, these are Coke buttons.
Yeah.
Says they look like they've been restored to me.
Yeah, definitely.
Or,
Or made from a foreign country.
yeah, made in India. But, brought, let me see, they didn't bring $2,000. They probably brought about
About
$1,300.
$1,300, yeah.
Yeah. Something
Well,
better than $1,250.
Hope they were real if they paid $1,300 for them. But
Yeah, now here's a nice old sign, and it's rough. It's 1920s advertising sign for a gas station. It says ICO bottle. Brought $1,225 with 33 bids.
There's my changer. All right, well, with that, we need to take us a commercial break, and we'll be back.
All right, let's pay the bills.
The day the Lord created hope could be the same day He created spring.
Springtime's here. It's a good time to get our air conditioners checked out before those hot summer days get here. We've been here for a little over 35 years. It's been our pleasure to serve our community. We'd like to thank you for Tullahoma's finest, and from all of us to all of you.
Thank you!
My name's John Hirschman. I'm one of the original 6 owners of P&H Rentals. Started the company 30 years ago when we saw a need for individual, construction, industrial, and commercial storage. We have trailers and containers for lease and sell. Our physical location is 2947 Old Manchester Highway, Tullahoma, Tennessee. My phone number is area code 931-273-4252.
The Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester has been voted as having the best hamburgers in Manchester. Hometown atmosphere, historical memorabilia, and of course those great burgers, salads, chicken, and so much more. It's the Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Call in orders at 728-4452. You can also order at the convenient outdoor curb service. Hamburgers are made the old-fashioned way at the Jiffy Burger, Manchester's finest hamburgers. Open 7:30 until 9, Monday through Saturday.
Kay and Greg Gillum have added another touch of excellence to their furniture business. Now a newly stocked 20,000 square foot Badcock Home Furniture and More location in Tullahoma, Tennessee. Locally owned and operated and offering the same friendly professional service with the best prices on name brand products like their sister store in Winchester, Tennessee has for years. Visit the new Tullahoma location and shop name brand bedroom suites, electronic department with computers, tablets, 4K televisions, and accessories. A large complete appliance center to fit the style of any household. Beautiful selection of rugs that complement any person's taste. A variety of living room combinations all in one large showroom. That's right, Badcock Home Furniture and More has added a new location. 373 West Lincoln Street, Tullahoma, Tennessee. Offering special prices year-round. Financing is always available. Speedy delivery to your home or office. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sunday, noon till 5 p.m. Call 931-222-4353.
When I was growing up in Coffee County, I saw firsthand the need for good paying jobs. When I was county mayor, working with other dedicated Coffee Countyans, We recruited $240.6 million in industry investment in Coffee County. 2,968 new good-paying jobs to Coffee County. I'm David Pennington, candidate for Coffee County Mayor, and I ask you to join me and help make Coffee County an even better place to live and work.
Hello, I'm Pickin' Rick T from CFC, best place to get you used auto parts and all types of metals to repurpose for your needs. Just take a drive down 55, see this handsome guy, stop on by. Check out our computer for hundreds of autos to locate the make and the model of the part you need. $2 fee is all you pay. Sign in, get a hand stamp, it's good for all day. Bring in your tools, get the parts you need pulled, and use a wheelbarrow to lighten the load. Pay for your parts, prices you'll be fond of. Each part's price the same, Chevy or Honda. Get exchange warranty for 30 days too. Swap out the parts you don't need for the parts that you do. Happy picking!
Hey everybody, we're back with Talking Antiques, and the number here is 728-1320.
Well, you know, the last time I heard from old Max, he was in Florida.
Was he?
Yeah, didn't offer us, none of us, a trip down there with him. He just took off.
Yeah, well, he came by and seen us here.
I don't know whether he let his lady go with him or not. Donna may have had to stay home. Keep house.
Hadn't been too long ago he came by and seen us.
Yeah. He must have went to Florida right after, because I never did see him no more.
Yeah.
Did he bring you any fish or anything
I
back
hadn't heard
from
one
his
word
deep sea
from him.
trip? Okay.
Not a word.
I see him more as a fisherman than hanging out on the beach too much, but maybe he'd get his metal detector and go walking on the beach. I could see that probably.
Max is something else.
Okay, well, I have, getting back on subject here, I have a rare vintage original Coca-Cola. This is big king size 6-pack carton. Sign, Robertson New Old Stock, $1,100, one bid. And this is a fishtail sign. It says drink Coca-Cola. It says take home a carton. Then it says big king size, and there's a 6-pack. So,
I'll tell you, them
nice
small-
looking sign.
Them small Cokes was just the best.
Yeah, the little
Yeah,
what was
they
it,
were great.
6 ounce,
Yeah.
6 or 8 ounce.
Yeah, about
ones?
6, I think.
I seen just kill one.
Oh,
I love them things.
I found it's a 1 cent advanced machine company out of Chicago, peanut vending machine.
Oh, wow.
22 bids on it. It's gorgeous cast iron with beautiful glass on it. 22 bids went for $1,136.
I used to like to get those little cashews and stuff out of those. Remember they used
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I love those.
Man, that's.
I couldn't hardly pass one up without having to get some peanuts out of one.
They said this is a Mae West style globe too. And let me get back to where I was. There was actually a couple here. Here's a 1 cent Norris Master with penny drop base. It's a peanut vending machine too. Beautifully restored. They were asking $1,200 and got between that and yes, right around that, within $50 of it.
Yeah, the way they do that, it's kind of hard to guess.
Yeah.
They ought to just say.
Yeah.
That's what they ought to do.
They can tell us what the best offer was.
Yeah, we don't care. We're just going to tell everybody.
It's for it's for research purposes.
Okay, I have a rare vintage 1967 Coca-Cola Icy Soda Pop. Gas station, 2-sided, 26-inch lighted sign. 75 bids, so they was all over this Icy sign.
Wow.
Brought $1,005.
That looks like
Good
one that
looking.
was at, I remember something like that at a Kmart or a Big K when I was a kid, kind of.
I love those Ices.
Oh, yeah. Here is a 1940s antique National cigarette machine. $700 with one bid. This is a big one because there's a motorcycle right next to it that only comes halfway up it.
That's something you
and
don't
it's got
hardly see anymore, cigarette machines.
Yeah, it's got a Harley Davidson
true.
sticker on the glass. I think that's aftermarket there.
Yeah, I'd say that's added on.
I'd say they shouldn't have probably put it on there. It probably hurt the value.
Yeah. I like those slushies. You drink one in the summertime, they give you a brain freeze. Icy's.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah,
Yeah, I like those things. As I was sitting here looking at these ices, that made me think about that.
Here's a Row brand special 15-cent cigarette vending machine, which made me think that they were just giving one at a time. But
That's
probably
been-
back in the day, that's
been a
probably
while,
a whole
15
pack.
cents. Yeah,
It was probably a whole pack back in the day.
Yeah. What are they now? About $5-6 a pack?
Yeah,
What, cigarettes?
Yeah.
they're up there now.
At $5.15 for a pack of L&M the other day for my daughter. I said, good heaven, I believe I could quit faster.
Yeah. Okay, I got a rare 1941 Coca-Cola. This is a double-sided porcelain sign, 19 inches. It's a flange sign. That means it's got a little flange that holds it up on the wall. You'll stick it up there and screw it in. You can see both sides of it.
Oh, okay. So it sticks out from the.
Yeah,
From the
says
wall.
have a Coca-Cola. 32 bits, $997.
Here's a vintage Coke cooler, and the refrigerated model, but you'd just pull your Coke out and then go pay for it.
I like that.
That's a nice big one. It's got two doors that open on it, and they were asking $1,200 and took a best offer that was probably somewhere around $800 or
I remember
$900.
getting them out of those when I was a kid. You know, we had several stores we'd go to, and they still had those old machines like that in there. I'd open it up and get one, and there was the little can opener on there.
Yep.
Yep.
Reminds me of just Married with Children episode I saw one time where they were in this backwater town and the Cokes were like almost nothing, but there was no way to open. They charged them a big price for the can opener.
That's a good idea. I've got a rare double K 5-cent porcelain and glass countertop peanut dispenser. This has got 3 big jars on it with peanuts. These are whole peanuts, by the way, too.
Yeah.
And they're a nickel for probably a pretty good handful.
That's a nice looking.
It's really nice shape. It's all porcelain and glass, so it's they were asking $1,200 and they got somewhere around $900, I believe. On
See,
that
if you
one.
had them at your house, you could get your kids' allowance money back.
There you go. That's right. Yeah, because I only give them a nickel anyway, so they're.
Okay, there you go. So they just get a
Phone be ringing in a minute.
handful of peanuts.
Dad.
They're all at school right now. So.
So let's talk about this nickel. Okay, I have an original vintage 2-door flip-top Coca-Cola Coke cooler, and this one probably brought I'd say about $1,100, $1,100-ish, something like that. And then we have a 36-inch. This is a Coke button from the 1950s. It's a porcelain button. Probably brought about $1,200.
All right, now here I've got something way off topic, but really, really cool here. 1971 coin-operated Irish whiskey vending machine, John Jameson dispenser, the Irish whiskey.
So they vended whiskey.
Yeah.
That must not have
Well,
been in the United States.
I don't know. It says it's a super rare 1961 or 71 Irish whiskey vending machine, unused in its original box. It's been in the box for 47 years, so the internal mechanics will need some reconditioning.
Wow.
And the price is 2 times 10p on it.
2 times 10p.
So I would say that's pence or something like that. So yeah, I don't think you could vend whiskey in America.
Not in America.
So
The bootleggers would have had a field day with that thing. They would have had a big time
So
with that.
I can't say I've ever seen a whiskey vending machine. So
I don't believe that happened in America.
Yeah. I've got a vintage Coca-Cola. This is another flange sign. Near mint 1950s. Brought about $1,000.
I've got a 1950s vintage baseball gumball machine.
Oh, I like that.
So this is where when you put your coin in, the ball drops down and the ball drops down, or the gumball drops down, and it's got a little plunger, and you pull it back and shoot it through, and it flies up onto a baseball field
Like you're
diamond,
playing a little game of,
and tells you what you would have won. It's like a base, first base, fly ball, home, strike, second base, and third base.
that
I don't
thing's in
know if
great
it's-
condition, too.
Yeah, it's in really nice shape. Yeah, one penny.
It says,
There
play
you go.
ball, delicious candy.
That's a nice one.
Good looking machine.
Well, let's. Ronnie, have you got one more quick one for our commercial?
Yeah, I got a 1948 Coca-Cola advertising thermometer, new old stock, brought about $900.
There you go. All right. We'll hit us a commercial break then, and we'll be right back.
My name's John Hirschman. I'm one of the original 6 owners of P&H Rentals. Started the company 30 years ago when we saw a need for individual, construction, industrial, and commercial storage. We have trailers and containers for lease and sell. Our physical location is 2947 Old Manchester Highway, Tullahoma, Tennessee. My phone number is area code 931-273-4252.
Hello, I'm Pick and Rick T from CFC, best place to get you used auto parts and all types of metals to repurpose for your needs. Just take a drive down 55, see this handsome guy, stop on by. Check out our computer for hundreds of autos to locate the make and the model of the part you need. $2 fee is all you pay. Sign in, get a hand stamp, it's good for all day. Bring in your tools, get the parts you need pulled, and use a wheelbarrow to lighten the load. Pay for your parts, prices you'll be fond of. Each part's price the same, Chevy or Honda. Get exchange warranty for 30 days too. Swap out the parts you don't need for the parts that you do. Happy picking.
When I was growing up in Coffee County, I saw firsthand the need for good paying jobs. When I was county mayor, working with other dedicated Coffee Countyans, we recruited $240.6 million in industry investment in Coffee County. 2,968 new good paying jobs to Coffee County. I'm David Pennington, candidate for Coffee County Mayor, and I ask you to join me and help make Coffee County an even better place to live and work.
The day the Lord created hope could be the same day He created spring.
Springtime's here. It's a good time to get our air conditioners checked out before those hot summer days get here. We've been here for a little over 35 years. It's been our pleasure to serve our community. We'd like to thank you for Tullahoma's finest, and from all of us to all of you.
Thank you!
The Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester has been voted as having the best hamburgers in Manchester. Hometown atmosphere, historical memorabilia, and of course those great burgers, salads, chicken, and so much more. It's the Jiffy Burger on the Hillsborough Boulevard in Manchester. Call in orders at 728-4452. You can also order at the convenient outdoor curb service. Hamburgers are made the old-fashioned way at the Jiffy Burger, Manchester's finest hamburgers. Open 7:30 until 9, Monday through Saturday.
Kay and Greg Gillum have added another touch of excellence to their furniture business. Now a newly stocked 20,000 square foot Badcock Home Furniture and More location in Tullahoma, Tennessee. Locally owned and operated and offering the same friendly professional service with the best prices on name brand products like their sister store in Winchester, Tennessee has for years. Visit the new Tullahoma location and shop name brand bedroom suites, electronic department with computers, tablets, 4K televisions, and accessories. A large complete appliance center to fit the style of any household. Beautiful selection of rugs that complement any person's taste. A variety of living room combinations all in one large showroom. That's right, Badcock Home Furniture and More has added a new location. 373 West Lincoln Street, Tullahoma, Tennessee. Offering special prices year-round. Financing is always available. Speedy delivery to your home or office. Open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sunday, noon till 5 p.m. Call 931-222-4353.
All right, folks, let's get back into it.
All right, what do you want to get into?
And some more of these drinks, I guess, or you got something else going?
I tell you what I got a vintage 1931 Coca-Cola gasoline. It's a metal advertising sign. It's got a, we were talking, it's got
Really
a hole in
cool,
the middle.
yeah.
that we think, is where they put today's price.
Yeah, it says gas today, and it's got a hole in the middle of it. So.
Yeah, but this guy says he picked this sign up himself from underneath a closed bottling plant in Mississippi. Then he says, no, this is not deja vu. I found more than one. Said this sign's in pretty good shape for sitting on the ground for 60 to 70 years. Says he washed it and that's all that he done to it. Brought $921.
With 38 bids. Too.
Yeah, with 38 bids.
Yeah, so people are recognizing the rarity of it. I've got a pretty cool little thing here. It's a 7-Up machine with Peter Max style psychedelic graphics on it. It's where the light up 7-Up thing. It's got a what is it? It's a rainbow with it just looks like 60s or 70s flowers and stuff around it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it says it does work. But it doesn't talk anything about how great a condition it is. But it got $1,200 for buy it now.
Hey, that's money for a psychedelic 7-Up sign.
Well, no, it's the whole 7-Up machine.
Oh, 7-Up machine.
But still, yeah.
Yeah. Put that in your house. And
I've got a 5-cent beech nut chewing gum vending machine.
You got some good looking stuff.
It's a really nice vending machine. 22 bids on that went for $786.51 on that one. And here's a Zeno gum vendor. This is an old wooden one, 1 cent slot machine. Or it says, I don't know what Zeno means. I guess that's the brand, probably the chewing gum. And that went for $800 with 5 bids.
Now that was part of a live auction event.
Oh, no. Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Is Beech Nut still in business?
Yes, they are. Because I look for stuff like that, and I've seen them every once in a while. But you have to look for them. They're not. You won't find them in the convenience stores. Yeah. You gotta be somewhere where you can find stuff.
I had forgotten about Beech Nut.
That's what that tea-berry gum that you used to get. I was hiking with a friend of mine and his wife 15 years ago. And we were out at I can't think of the name of it. It's between here and Knoxville, north of the interstate. And she reached down and picked some stuff and smelled of it and popped it in her mouth, and I was like, "What is that?" And she's like, "It's tea-berry." She's like, that old style gum? And she tore me off some. You smell of it, it's like it's that gum. Wow. And she was like, "That's what the flavor of tea-berry gum was the tea-berry."
I wouldn't know.
I've looked for it. She walked right by it and picked a handful. Yeah, it tasted exactly like the gum. So it was nice to chew on while you were hiking, but I don't know what it looks like to recognize, and I'm afraid to just eat stuff off the ground.
Yeah, I would be too.
I'm not one to experiment on eating wild plants, really, so kind of have to know what I'm doing or trust the person who's handing it to me.
Yeah, I'd have to really trust them. Okay, I got a 1946 Coca-Cola, two-sided 24-inch, another flange sign. Brought $900 with 47 bids. It says drink Coca-Cola. And on the bottom, it's got a round bottle, Coca-Cola bottle, and it's in a yellow circle with just a Coca-Cola bottle and a neat-looking sign. Nice-looking sign. Then I have another large vintage. It's a fishtail sign. 60 inches. Brought $870 with 34 bids. So this Coca-Cola stuff is always, the good stuff's always going to bring money.
I've found a rare Van Light coin-operated gas pump lighter fluid dispenser circa 1930.
Now that's different.
Yeah, it says it was originally released or recently released from a personal collection where it's been for approximately 40 years. Near perfect original condition, only a few minor nicks to the paint. The decal is in near perfect, as is the chrome, with just a couple of minor insignificant scratches. And they said, sorry, we don't have the key. So
Now,
See,
lighter fluid, would you just fill your cigarette lighter up?
yeah, I assume it's you fill your Zippo lighter with it.
Now,
Kind
that
of thing.
would be neat, just stick it under there and get a little fluid in it.
I can't fill up for 1 penny. Yeah, it's got a picture of a Zippo lighter on the glass.
That's the only one of those I've ever seen.
I have never seen one either.
That is different.
I don't entirely know how you would use it. It's
There's a way.
It's kind of unusual. So if you remember using one of these, give us a call and tell us how it works.
Yeah, because
there's
a spout on the
little
end.
spout on the top. So
Is there
maybe
a pump?
is that a pump on the bottom?
Yeah,
So you put your penny in.
Fluid in the bottom, and you pump it.
You pump it up into the globe. It's like the old style gas pumps.
Yeah,
like that,
but now
maybe?
some lighters were bigger than others. They held more fluid. What they do about that?
I'd say you just
Didn't matter.
yeah. I'd say you got a penny's worth. It's probably
Yeah.
that little globe on top. So.
Okay, I got a 16-inch Coca-Cola button here. It says porcelain enamel sign, 1959. It says have a Coke, and it's got a little old lady with a Coca-Cola thing on her head there. Brought $861
Wow.
with 34 bits, and also have a cash register, a 1931 National Coca-Cola cash register, number 711, restored 5 cents.
Well, that's
brought
nice.
$1,439.
I have never seen a Coca-Cola
That is really nice.
cash register before. And those buttons are great. I'd love to have something like that.
Oh, those buttons always do good.
Yeah. I'd probably pick one up from that auction for about $10, you think?
Now look at this chest cooler right here. This is just I say you ice this one down.
Yeah.
And it's got a little thing on the bottom of it where you put your cases, your empty cases. I brought $875.
Okay. All right. Well, with that, we have run through another hour.
Talk ourselves out of another show, haven't we?
And so I guess we'll see you next week.
We